this beautiful Thursday, November 30th, one day away from December. If you're not scared, you should be, because December is tomorrow here on the Il Variety. And I'm here with Ben Yates and Jack Bartlett in the first studio.
Woo! I don't want it to be December yet.
I know. Isn't that scary?
Spinals.
You scared yet, kids? You should be. Because tomorrow's December.
Coming to town.
Because Santa's coming to town and the turkey's officially left the table. Which means it is officially time to celebrate the Christmas season here in the Valley Variety. So we say happy holidays to,
I figured it out, Ben.
Jeez, you're terrible.
This is a great...
No, it's your fault. It's your fault.
How?
Your thing was muted and you didn't tell me.
How is that my fault?
What do you mean?
You
How's
looked at
it my fault?
You were looking at the monitor the entire time.
You handed me a muted laptop.
And the first thing that you didn't think of was to press the volume up button.
I didn't think that was a part of the problem because it's never a part of the problem.
That sounds like the biggest you problem I've
That
ever
sounds
heard
like
of.
you problem. You're the one who muted your laptop,
that a full
didn't
question?
think to tell me, and then you're like, oh, why isn't it working? I don't know. It must be old Jack's problem.
Is it Jack's fault that I had my laptop muted? Yes or no?
Is that a poll question?
That's
a
a
poll
really
question.
valid poll question. Should I? You want me?
We can
you want
work
the
that
intro
however you
at-
think is
at
actually
this point now?
necessary.
Is it
Haley.
too
I'm
late,
just
or should I play
spitballing
it?
here.
Do I play it now?
What?
Should I play it now?
No, your time has passed. We're well past that moment, Jack. We're moving on. We're gone for that. Don't you dare.
That's funny.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Of course he plays this one. Oh, and I'm muted now.
No, you're not.
Wait, what's the question?
No, I'm not.
Okay, did you
I'm a sucker for you.
Ben Yates.
Right there. Not Scott. Austin Scott.
Yeah, not her.
I was.
Are we still playing this?
Because of budget cuts.
He's getting.
Stop! Wait, listen. The Valley Variety, live
I'll step
every
up.
Thursday at 4
Just
p.m.
now?
only
Yeah,
on
like
Blaze
15 minutes
Radio.
ago we posted. That's so sad.
Okay, so now we're not doing the Jones intro again.
No,
but
we won't do it again.
do we? Sorry, we're getting news of something very sad, actually.
Yeah.
About a friend of ours, Austin Scott. Due to budget cuts, he has been laid off of his job at KNPR, and we are devastated to hear that he is out of the job. As he was recently just added on to the staff not too long ago, doing his dream job. That's just sad.
Honestly, we feel for you, man. That is awful.
Yeah, I just don't have any words to say how upsetting that is. Yeah, only about 2 months he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was, there for Kings and Warriors matchups, 2 of them. 2 Kings and Warriors matchups. One of them was an in-season tournament game. I mean, Austin has been...
He got to cover Giants games too.
He's been covering Giants games as well. He's been doing literally the dream job of his life.
Yeah.
But why he came to Cronkite, and budget cuts and media have continued to devastate the world of journalism, and this is just one of many people that are probably feeling pain right now. And it just so happens to be someone that we love dearly to the show, as a close personal friend that we're still in contact with.
I love you, Austin.
Yeah, it's just upsetting.
It's awful.
But anyway, we'll
There's
try.
There's no great transition
There's not a good transition
back
from
on the
that.
show.
But let's try and get
Yeah.
some fun and
Yeah.
smiles through here, because positivity and laughter is the greatest medicine to anyone. So, and it's also December
Yeah.
and tomorrow. So,
And if Flopstar has taught me anything, it's time to call out Henry Kissinger.
oh, or be a sleigh.
Via
There we go. But yes, it's been a pretty great time for basketball, honestly, college and NBA. It's the Collegate sports, as we like to call them here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But college basketball has been kind of exciting, Jones. I mean, we've got a few teams that ASU has not been phenomenal, but
Winning record, baby.
the school down south, they have been
We're
phenomenal.
doing great.
So what do you like? Wildcats? Wildcats doing good?
One of them, both of them, I should say.
There you go.
Kentucky and Arizona are doing
Oh,
well.
I'm glad you brought it up. Oh man.
Even though, one school is out $240 million and one is not. So
That's true.
So I'll give the bias to the Kentucky Wildcats.
There we go.
Instead of the Arizona Wildcats.
Yeah.
Since the Arizona Wildcats are my
Go Big Blue.
arch nemesis.
I do.
Kentucky.
Love it. Yeah, I mean,
Doing great.
They're doing fantastic. Their best player is a white kid from London, Kentucky. London, Kentucky, by the way, is the name of the town. Ain't that just the whitest name ever? Also, Reed Shepherd. Speaking of white names, Reed Shepherd. Reed, R-E-E-D.
Right
Shepherd.
out of-
His last name is Shepherd.
Steve's right out of the Old Testament with that name. Reed Shepherd. Sounds like the guy who woke Jesus from his nap on Christmas morning.
Hey, let's put it on the poll. Is Reed Shepherd straight out of the Old Testament? Yes or no? That's a great quote right there.
Yeah. But I haven't been able to check on Mizzou. How are the Missouri Tigers doing?
Not doing good.
I'm very glad you bring it up because actually I want to shout out somebody myself.
Not good.
October 12th, we had a show.
October 12th.
Yeah, so it was 2 days before.
Oh,
Missouri
good.
played
He found the
Kentucky.
receipts.
I did find the receipts. And on that show, at the very end, Jeffrey Hinkle made a comment that neither Missouri nor Kentucky were going to a New Year's Six Bowl. I'm going to play that for you now.
Well, we haven't covered the most important game this Saturday.
No, it's not a good.
Oh, Mizzou, Kentucky. Mizzou. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Hey, the Kroger Bowl.
The Kroger Bowl. Kroger Bowl.
It's not a smooth transition.
Can't wait for
back.
this. We had to get off of it.
I
I can't wait for the preview of the Duke's Mayo Bowl. That's all I'm saying. Neither of these teams are going to make a New Year's Six. It's going to be the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Whew.
The Dukes
The Dukes
Mayo
Mayo
Bowl.
Bowl.
That is what Jeffrey Hinkle predicted
That's
for my
insulting.
Missouri Tigers. And right now they're ranked 9th in the nation. They only have 2 losses. And if Georgia beats down on Bama and Texas loses to Oklahoma State, the Tigers will be probably looking at 7th place in the nation headed into their New Year's Six Bowl. So Jeffrey Hinkle, you were very wrong. They are not playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Instead,
Right.
Eli
Dukes
Drinkwitz
Mayo
has
Bowl.
his team playing on New Year's Day this year.
I really enjoy how we were talking about college basketball, and we said the word Mizzou, and Jack was like, you know what? I don't want to talk about basketball, but I'll gladly talk about Mizzou football.
Well, to be fair, Mizzou basketball is
Really bad.
they're struggling this year.
They're doing
They
really bad.
lost to an 0-5 Jackson State team.
Yeah, it's not
They
good.
barely
Jackson's
beat
next.
Minnesota. I will say
that is
though,
a
they
Jackson
are
team.
the first team in D1 this year to have 2 road wins against Power 5 or Power 6 teams. So that is a plus, but they were also 2 Power 6 teams that aren't necessarily the strongest. Pitt is a good win, especially since it was on the road, but Minnesota is not that good, and they've just been kind of a weird team to start the year. They're still figuring things out. Last year was a little bit more established at this point in the year, but they also have a tougher schedule this year than they did last year. So we'll see what happens.
You know who I want to talk about again?
Who?
Reed Shepherd! Reed Shepherd! I like this kid. You wanna know why I like this kid, Jones?
Why do you like this guy?
I like this kid because he has the best plus minus in the Calipari era, above Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker. Anthony Davis has a worse plus minus than Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd is literally him. He's him. The last game that we played against Miami Hurricanes, Dubs down by the U's down, put the U's down, right? All right. He had plus 35. Plus 35 in the game. Reed Shepherd is crazy. He's absolutely insane. He has his mom's stealing and blocking ability from the women's basketball. Steal record leader, by the way, the steal leader of Kentucky basketball on the women's side. And then Jeff Shepherd is basically just about everything else. But most of his game is honestly from his mom's side. Fantastic.
Man. All right. Well, Jeff Shepherd.
Go Cats.
Jeff Shepherd's got to pick it up.
Jeff Shepherd was nice, but like,
Come on, Jeff.
man is Reed Shepherd
His
crazy.
son Reed is making waves.
We got a few prospects though. We got Rob Dillingham, DJ Wagner's doing good. Justin Edwards finally played good. I mean, hey, this is a great team. But I do want to talk about Purdue and Arizona as well because they're playing each other pretty soon, right, Jones?
Yeah, on
the
December
12th.
16th.
Oh, the 16th.
And the Indy Classic on it's being streamed on Peacock, which is very
Wow, that's weird.
very very
That's
unfortunate.
very strange.
So as long as those teams stay as hot as they are, it should be a number 1 Purdue versus number 2 Arizona matchup.
Yeah, and even
Going
if
into
they
that
don't,
game.
I mean, that's still going to be a good game.
Even if it's flopped, even if it's number 1 Arizona versus number 2 Purdue, which at the point where Arizona's going right now, the teams they've
Yeah.
beaten, I would not be surprised if they bumped up U of A to the number 1 spot.
I'm still not convinced by either team, though, because when you think about it, yes, they're great teams, but you know what happened to both of them just last tournament? They both got demolished by
That's
a
true.
15 and 16 seed, respectively, in March Madness, in the first round. The first round. That's crazy. It's the second time it's ever happened where a 16 seed even won a game in March Madness. And it was
It's like-
against a big log walking around on a court, Zach Edey.
It's like some sort of madness in March.
Well,
Oh, that's what they
Wow.
call it. That
Wow,
March Madness.
you're just not getting that. That's
Yeah.
good. Good for you.
Yeah, you okay? She's disappointed.
I don't think Haley likes that.
She's disappointed
Yeah.
in me. Hi, babe. Okay. Anyway,
Just waiting to see how you would make a transition out of that.
something about Shepherd in the fields. December?
Shepherd in the fields.
December. Or,
Shepherd in the fields. Now that is Old Testament.
yeah.
it's very, very Old Testament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like talking biblical speech here.
Yeah.
When I talk about Kentucky basketball, I think it's very poetic.
You know who speaks biblically?
Who is that?
Anthony Davis.
Eli Drinkwitz. Eli Drinkwitz.
You don't even hear what he said.
No, I don't.
He said Anthony Remedios.
I
I
don't know why. That's, I
mean,
don't know
Me
why I
neither,
said that.
man.
he's a wise fella.
Yeah.
He's a wise fella.
Words of wisdom
Yeah.
beyond his years.
But
I'd say so.
but Eli Drinkwitz speaks biblically. Would you like to know what he told his team after beating Arkansas?
Part the Red Sea.
Close. Very close. Very, very close.
No way.
Thou shalt not eat from the garden.
Also very, very close.
Oh, okay.
Those are both close to each other. I can't wait to hear what he said.
Yeah. That sounds
So
not so
there's-
close at all.
A little bit of context. Their slogan for the entire season was "Something to Prove," because for better part of a decade, the media, college football fans, and everybody who didn't cheer for Mizzou was kind of down and out on the Tigers.
Sure.
So STP was the slogan for the entire year.
STP.
And Drinkwitz told
Doesn't
his
sound
team
good.
after beating Arkansas
Sounds like a
to
disease.
solidify a 10-win season and a New Year's Six Bowl for the Tigers. He said, "I've asked you all season to STP, something to prove. And when it started, it was about proving all the doubters wrong. But as it evolved, it was about proving to each other that you're worth the fight."
Haley, let's put it on the poll. Does STP sound like some sort of disease? Yes or no?
No, it does not. No,
STP.
you're wrong. That's not a poll question. That's just mean.
I'm no
Ben
pre.
Yates, known bully.
You know, I don't know.
I'm no priest, but I'm pretty sure God did not say that.
It was close. God said something.
Something to prove. I don't know.
STP, something to prove.
STP.
I don't know Mizzou football. Who knows?
STP, something to prove.
God didn't use acronyms.
Amen.
Yeah, he does.
When?
We could use a song by her.
You know that one time.
Oh, yeah, he did use that one
one time. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, oh, that's right. He acronymed the Red Sea as RS.
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta talk about something else. Yo, Moses, how about that RS?
Is that why it's called? Is that why it's called the Red Zone?
Just cop these new slides.
You think that's why it's called the
Gotta
Red
throw
Zone?
a party for my day ones.
just resurrect. Hope these people don't know what coming.
They ain't ready. Oh. Barbecue chicken alert.
Just made this man see for the first time. Now I'm a fine god.
Turn the water into wine, you feel?
FTP.
You ever feel like you walking on water, bro?
Got these new Jordans make it feel like that, huh? Catch me at Casa. Oh, man.
Is that water?
Yo,
Or is
Judas,
it
what you
wine?
on, dog?
What?
Yo, Judas, what you on, dog?
I get that bucket.
Get the bucket. Oh. All right. Well, we're done with that talk.
Can I just get a bucket of water? They know what it's for.
This is the New Testament, by the way.
Get a bucket of water and you turn it into wine.
They know what it's for. The real ones.
Is it water or is it wine?
Yeah.
But
What did you like to know?
Weather boy.
What was for your parents.
God, we have like nothing to talk about, huh? Like nothing better
It's
to
the
do.
end of semester, you know. It's kind of.
We're
Yeah.
getting we're getting there, man.
Well, you know, I actually do have something I wanted to bring up. It's the in-season tournament semifinals. Inside the NBA will have Stephen A. Smith and Michael Wilbon on, so it's a combination of TNT and ESPN reporters.
oh yeah.
So basically, we'll have Shaq, Chuck, and Stephen A. on the same TV screen in the same room.
On the interweb.
That is just a weird thing that's happening. And I honestly, I don't think it works. I honestly don't understand how Stephen A. can be as dominant as he usually is in a room when Shaquille O'Neal is sitting right next to him. That doesn't really check out to me.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be long segments because I'm not sure everyone's gonna have their chance to
There's
talk.
not going to be any journalism in that room. It's just going to be talking heads yelling at each other for a whole 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ernie
way
is
to put it.
what is
Poor Ernie.
what is Ernie? Yeah, we're not really talking about Ernie here, but
It's a
I really
self-moderation
feel
job.
for Ernie. Yeah.
Gotta be the moderator between Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Woof.
Not,
then-
not to mention Kenny
Woof.
Smith.
And then the jokes and
Not to mention the
sidebars
Jet.
that the Jet just pulls out there. And Michael Wilbon is not out of this. Is not safe either. I mean,
Oh, that's right, Wilbon.
Wilbon's just as funny. Like, he's got comedy on his side too. Like, he's just like the Jet in many ways, where
Mhm.
he just says what's come to mind for comedy's sake, and Ernie has to control the room with all of that going on.
Dang.
Or he just joins in and lets it go loose, which I think is probably the only way to approach this safely.
I'd think so.
Also, did you guys see the ESPN alert about Maverick Carter, LeBron's business associate?
Uh-uh.
About Bronny?
No. Oh yeah, Bronny's back. That's really cool. But no, Maverick Carter is a business associate of LeBron James, who was just publicly announced that he was caught illegally gambling.
Oh.
Like
What?
50, like about what $1,000 to $50,000 bets on NBA games.
Oh.
Uh,
That's why they call it illegal gambling. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do it.
Now that's the interesting fact that the NBA has rules about players and team associates and family members betting on NBA games.
Yeah.
There's nothing about business associates. There's like agents can't do this. Like it's against like Rich Paul, which
Yeah.
is LeBron's agent. He
Yeah.
can't do it. But there's nothing written about business associates.
There's a weird fine line in there between business associate and agent that I think is
Yeah,
could be
and-
up for debate too.
And Maverick Carter has been very close in the agent realm for LeBron,
It's like when
for publicists.
it's like when during the Last Dance, what was Michael Jordan's bookie, one of his bookies,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had to go to court because of gambling stuff. So I wonder if that's maybe that's going to be a.
how does this affect LeBron's legacy?
How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Actually,
The GOAT debate.
it kind of is touching LeBron's legacy a bit. Like it's,
Yeah.
That's
you like
not
Jordan's
great.
gambling? Like, well, hey, how about this story?
It's not great. I mean, to be associated with someone like that, it's not. Maybe it doesn't directly impact. Hey, LeBron didn't do
No,
anything, but
and Maverick and Carter's been like he's been really good for LeBron.
Yeah.
The barbershop podcast that
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's what Maverick Carter helped start. He's one of the hosts of that with LeBron.
oh, okay.
Uh,
I didn't
so
know
the
that.
shop is one of Maverick Carter's things.
Mhm.
I'm also certain Space Jam was a huge effort on his part as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Uh,
It's a
so
new legacy.
so LeBron getting to billionaire status, it's Maverick Carter is a huge part of that,
Yeah.
and he's rich just like LeBron is,
Yeah.
like piled in wealth because
Right.
of this star athlete he's associated with.
Oh gosh, that could bring a conspiracy too of where all this money come from.
There's the question. I mean, like, but
Now you could
here's-
get really deep in the rabbit hole.
the answer is probably paychecks and LeBron's business deals being so good, but that's what business is. Like, that's Maverick Carter's side. Rich Paul is the NBA. Where's LeBron going? What is he doing in the league? That's Rich Paul's side of everything.
Yeah.
It's also business deals, but Maverick Carter deals a lot more on that, like personally. So that's what his jobs are.
Yeah.
It's very interesting though that gambling is now on LeBron's legacy.
Yeah.
That's all the great ones have it.
Yeah, the goats.
All the best. What's that?
Yeah, what's she doing in there?
Playing the mic? Playing with the mic?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm moving it around
Mm.
Very good.
Very nice.
a little bit.
Oh, well, while we're at it,
What do you got?
talking about Paula Bovin's tweet.
Ooh.
128 days until the Final Four in Glendale.
Yep.
Love our
Yeah.
Cronkite News countdown clock.
Yeah.
And Doug Tamaro quote tweeted, "Yeah, stop this."
Zach Largo also quote tweeted.
I'm not sure what Dougie T's beef is.
With Final Four?
What up, Dougie T?
Well, it's not that there's beef. It's that.
Oh,
we
let's
have
get to Christmas.
Right.
Margo said, "Let's get to Christmas first."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. That's great.
Yeah. It's just
How do you-
like,
how-
there's
how
so
do you-
many months until then. Like, let's focus on the present. You know?
I mean, the
I
fact
love,
that it's
it's not
that
even
short
December
is crazy.
I love Dougie T and then Zach Wargo, or as I call him, Mini Dougie T.
Mini Dougie T. I like that.
Dougie
I like
too.
that.
Dougie too. That's such a. He's gonna be Doug Tamaro one day. Zach Wargo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he will. He will
respect.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be. Mad respect to Zach Wargo.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Love that guy.
Very hard worker.
See him in the press box every
Single game.
single game.
Every.
He gets there so
single. Yeah. He
so
does.
really. He's just walking around the field.
Oh, you know, I actually
love that kid, man.
I have a topic that Hayden Silly wanted me to discuss a little bit. Actually, it's
Okay.
about the Phoenix Mercury,
Okay.
and I actually know a little bit about this, so I don't have to call him up for it because I've also been intrigued. Phoenix Mercury are still lottery projected for the number 2 spot in the draft. That draft won't happen until April, so it'll be a while till that happens. But the lottery happens sometime while we're gone during December.
Yeah.
So we'll know where Mercury lie, where they finally get something for Taurasi to use in her final season, it seems. She might retire after this year. Cameron Brink is what Hayden thinks the Mercury should get. Cameron Brink is a South Carolina, South Carolina player. Huge blocker.
Okay.
Fantastic rebounder. She had like a stat line of 26, 19, and 4 in one game.
Okay.
It's
crazy.
She's not bad at all at shooting.
Doesn't sound like it.
She's not really bad at defense.
Definitely not. With those
now,
kind of stats.
if they get the number 1 pick, there's still a clear option of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
That's the unanimous number 1. You pick Victor Wembanyama or you don't. I mean, you're an idiot if you
Could
don't.
2 possibly be an Angel Reese?
Angel Reese being away from LSU right now puts a little dampener on her at the moment. She's away from the team activities because of some inner locker room situations. So it's something about it, like inner team dynamics that are not going well with her, especially with another player's mom and her mom as well beefing on Twitter.
Oh.
Well, she just came back.
Was she back?
Well, it's been recent, but
Was she back?
She just came back. But
Big character thing.
it's the character has been put in question for sure.
Yeah. I don't doubt that.
Right.
It's like Dion. It's like yeah, I don't doubt his character is under question.
Right. Her play is not in question though. She's still really good. But her team has also been pretty lackluster for how many stars are on it.
That's true.
Uh,
Lassue.
yeah. So it's a very interesting world of women's basketball going around.
Yeah. Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Cold beers and cheeseburgers.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a player that has meatballs to me, baby.
Love this place. Oh, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I was just rambling about something. I do
That's
like
good.
that. I was talking to Haley. I saw a stat last week. I didn't realize until really looking at them, is that Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders are last in the conference
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
in record. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, it should be us.
It should be us.
It really should be
But
us.
I didn't realize their only conference win
Was us.
was against Arizona State.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should have won that game.
They lost their last like 6 games.
I'm not still salty.
we actually really should have won that game.
Yeah,
it was in our,
That was
it
really
was in our
bad.
range.
Would have been 4 wins for ASU?
Yeah, that was
Hey,
4.
it's close.
Better than last year.
Yeah, baby.
It's the same as last year right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The
if you
exact
win,
same.
that's what I'm saying. So if you beat Colorado, then that's 4 wins, and it's better than last year.
Yeah.
Winning, baby, woohoo!
Yeah.
In the right direction, Kenny frickin' Dillingham,
Yeah.
baby. Come on.
He's
Dilly-
only lost 2 of his biggest stars from this year's season.
Dilly had such a great
Well,
quote,
technically
man.
3 if you count
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Baldwin.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Bo is gonna lose.
Conyers leaving is such a bullet, man. Like,
Yeah,
And then Jordan
kind of
Clark.
saw that
Yeah.
one coming though.
I like how Jack was like, you know who we should have on our show is Jalen Conyers.
And the next day, he
Literally
transfers.
under 24
tough.
hours. Like,
I remember getting that text from you, and I'm like, yeah.
I
He's a
texted
sweet-
Jack like, so
sweet
you still want Jalen Conyers on the
Still
show?
want Jalen Conyers. Conriz. And then
Conyers.
Jordan Clark leaving hurt too, because he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
And those are 2 guys that like really love the school. So you know it must really suck around here if you lose Jalen Conyers and Jordan Clark.
Well, I wonder what their
Well,
reasons are. you know?
Conyers, it's
Well, I think
For-
try
for-
to make it an NFL case. Like,
yeah. Conyers, it seems it's probably a situation of the NFL draft. Probably the same for Jordan Clark.
I'd say so.
But the other thing for him is, if I'm not mistaken, this next season for him will be his grad year.
Yep.
This is his last year of undergrad, so that's just kind of a common thing we've seen with the transfer portal is that once you graduate, you go elsewhere for a grad year. Not that he has to, but that it's just that is typically what ends up happening. But yes, Conyers 1000% is because it's the NFL.
oh no, for sure. It's such a, yeah. I just love like, I think both their statements are really good. Jordan Clark, he posted on Twitter. That one caught me off. I'm not gonna lie. That one caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Having Jordan Clark leave. Like looking back on it right now, it's not. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are gonna transfer out. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
But something about Jordan leaving. I don't know. That one hurt a little bit more than the rest of them.
I mean, that's just it's kind of what.
Yeah. I
that's-
mean,
that's
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's where we're at.
Nature
in
of the
college
business.
Sports.
Nature of ASU right now too.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think. I mean,
Tough cookie.
Kenny got a bunch of transfers last year that were really solid, especially
Tough
Cam
cookie.
Scadaboo.
Yeah.
And that also may have played a part for Conyers leaving because Scadaboo became like the guy offensively, whereas at the beginning of the season you're looking at it, oh yeah, there's this transfer, Cam Scadaboo might be pretty good, but we also know we have the ASU knows, Jalen Conyers is right there. But when you're injured for a good portion of the season, and over the last 2 seasons you only have about 70 catches, and then Scadaboo becomes the face, and he's coming back next year.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a
it's
factor for sure.
it's.
I think they just gotta get guys.
George, what are you doing? I just want to understand what you're doing there. I don't understand what's going
he
on.
doing?
No, he's scrolling through Twitter, but his phone is upside down, so he's scrolling down through Twitter, but it's the scroll is upside down. He's just
Wait, like this?
yes, exactly like that. He's scrolling through Twitter like that. It's upside down.
I see,
Whack.
I see it better that way.
You get better that way?
It makes you appreciate everything.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
when it's upside down, makes you really appreciate, right side up.
Haley,
You just gotta be thankful that
let's put it on the poll. Does reading Twitter upside down help you see everything? Yes or no?
We got some good poll questions.
Yeah, we do.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Beignet.
Well, thank you guys for making it too easy.
Hey, no worries.
Speaking of too easy. Miami, right? Miami Hurricanes, Kentucky. Yeah, let's go back to that.
Oh yeah.
Too easy?
I guess.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't
guess.
need to go back to that. I don't need to go back.
And then what's the other kid's name? Piers Brogdon. Was that? Or,
Here, what?
oh no, that Reed something.
Reed Shepherd.
Reed
Shepherd.
Shepherd. Sorry.
You were very
What
wrong.
the hell was that?
Oh, I was thinking of just Piers Brogdon.
Oh,
What? What?
there is another big piece of news.
Why,
for
why are you
college
glossing over what he just said? How dare you gloss
No,
over
please
that?
let Jack speak. Jack, say
No, why?
No, because this is actually pretty big.
yeah,
You're still glossing over it.
Jack's trying to speak.
EA over this coming summer, they're releasing
Yeah!
the college football game,
I'm so excited, dude.
Oh my God.
NCAA football.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
That is kind of insane.
I'm so excited.
it'll be officially like 10 years because the last one
Yeah.
was
14?
2014.
Wow.
But
That's crazy,
they
man.
officially announced that it will.
Man,
be
I'm
released
old.
this
I remember buying that at Target. I remember buying that game at Target when it came out. I remember the lawsuit dropping. I remember there wasn't one next year. I was like, okay. I guess that's.
That's it.
So you just left without saying goodbye?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
It's like the end of Fast and Furious. You thought you were gonna leave without saying goodbye?
Aren't they making a GTA 6 as well? Just
there's a
well, that's been a rumor for like 10 years.
I know, but like
It's gonna
it
be-
looks like we just saw a trailer for it not too long ago.
All right.
I saw a trailer like
drop.
3 years ago for that. It's never. I don't think
Fair
it's
point.
coming out anytime soon.
Fair point.
They're trying to milk this as much as they can.
Yeah.
What's your stance on that?
I agree.
Are you standing up strong again? Yeah, like an American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merca.
I read my phone upside down like an American. So I fought for this country.
Poll question.
You fought for this country.
Yeah.
Really?
I made tea.
You made tea.
Cinnamon tea.
Whoa, cinnamon tea.
Actually, no, I didn't. My mom made cinnamon tea.
Ah, very good.
But I
So,
drank cinnamon
Did
tea.
you fight for this country though?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How?
I wore an American shirt on the 4th of July.
Wow, that is bravery. That is bravery.
Yeah, it takes guts.
It does.
It's really tough to do that in America.
I got some funny looks that day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I bet you. I bet
I'm
you're
sure
getting
you
funny
did.
looks right now. I mean, Jacob Jones fought for this country, Jack.
Did you know I'm fighting for Kansas City right now?
Yeah.
Today.
No.
I'm fighting a war today. I'm wearing my Chiefs attire.
Yeah, you are.
Fighting a war.
Yeah, the great war of Kansas City in 2023.
Kansas City, Missouri. The war.
Yeah. Yeah, the rivalry got too much.
The real Civil War.
I knew you were gonna say something stupid like that. I knew you were. So, so you fought for this country, Jones. Please explain a bit more about how you fought for this country,
Well,
please.
I'm not big on attention.
You don't really want to call, get your recognition you deserve. God bless the troops. Where did Jack go? Oh, he's just laughing too hard. He like just ducked under the desk to hide his laughter. God bless the troops.
God bless the troops.
Oh.
JFJ.
Oh,
JFJ.
AFJ.
JFJ.
Oh, an acronym.
Not to be confused with the other.
So would God use that JFJ or no? That's not.
I mean,
very
if he was
biblical.
trying to save time.
But you said earlier he doesn't use acronyms.
Well, it depends on the day.
God's a little old.
Depends on the day.
Like Jacob said before, God's a little old-fashioned.
Oh God.
A little old-fashioned.
Are you old-fashioned, Pit?
Me?
Yeah.
I like to drink old-fashioned, but it's,
Hey.
big oldie.
Big oldie.
Yeah. Oldie but a goldie. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like
that I can agree with.
Reed
There you go.
Shepherd.
Like Reed Shepherd. Like that bowl cut that he so bravely wears out in public.
He wears a bowl cut.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys see that?
man.
That's fighting for America.
He's London, Kentucky, Reed Shepherd bowl cut. Name me a wider dude in basketball right now. Cooper Flag. There we go.
That was like at the
Exact same time. Well done. I'm glad that we agreed on that, Jack.
Yeah.
There's nothing wider than another kid coming into the Duke Blue Devils named Cooper Flag. The
And he
next-
goes to a boarding school in the Northeast. Like,
that's just it. Steal it, sign it, it's done.
And he's number 1 in NIL for high schoolers right now. So
Yeah.
the whole it
It's screaming.
adds up. It
It
piles
is
up.
screaming Christian Leitner. I mean, I just can't wait to see how much I hate this kid.
Are you gonna hate him more than Christian?
No, there's no way.
Are you gonna hate him more than Grayson Allen?
I hate Grayson Allen more than Christian Leitner. So, no.
I think
Do you
there
really?
might be a shot.
I do.
Oh, well, I mean, you saw
lived-
Grayson Allen.
Yeah, I've lived
in
through
person.
Grayson Allen.
Yeah.
I lived through that traumatic era.
I guess your dad's the one that really lived through.
Right, like
Lived through
he
Leitner.
respectfully does say Christian Leitner is worse than Grayson Allen. I fully understand that because Christian Leitner stepped on our chests, literally.
What if Cooper does the same
It feels
thing?
weird to have.
If Cooper does the same thing, I'm gonna be really like.
What if he does something worse?
If he does something worse than Grayson Allen and Christian Leitner, I'm gonna be shocked because I can't stand either one of them.
Good. You stay mad. Stay mad.
I actually don't want the Suns to win the championship until Grayson Allen's off the team.
Mm.
Sorry.
It feels weird to have him
much.
on. It feel weird. The Suns just feel weird right now.
Oh yeah, they're not doing good.
Well, they just got off a 7-game winning streak.
Well, you know who I talked to yesterday about that?
Who's that?
Tom Chambers.
Hey,
I had a little
TC.
chat with TC. Yeah. He also saw Ryan Pachesnik's jersey that was the Tom Chambers jersey. And
What do you
said
think of it?
He was really excited to see it. He
Oh,
was
really?
really ecstatic.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
love
oh,
that.
that's really neat. And then Tom Leanders also said, actually stopped the elevator before saying goodbye to Ryan. I was like, hang on. Is that a Tom Chambers jersey that you're wearing right now?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
They gave a lot of
Yeah.
love to Ryan Pachesnik.
Oh, right on. Good stuff.
Saw Tom in the lobby though. He was in the white shirt under the undershirt with a black jacket over it,
Oh, nice.
towering over everyone, of course.
He's.
And
he's
it's
the
the
man.
first time he didn't call me by our nickname by him.
Oh.
I know.
Wow.
I had to bring it up and like Tom, you didn't say the nickname. What's going on?
What's the nickname?
Yahoos.
Yahoo's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's the family-friendly version
family friendly.
of
yes.
the actual nickname.
Mhm.
Yahoos. Expletive. So yeah, Tom, great guy. I really do love Tom, and I love talking to him. And I asked him like, do you know about how long Bradley Beal will be until he's finally gonna play more than one game in a row?
Well, he's being reevaluated and
He's been reevaluated every day of his tenure here at the Suns.
yeah. But there's like I think there was a date they were like.
They keep
Like
well,
last-
they
like-
aim for a date or two.
We got special guests.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Who is it?
Paul Schultz and Jeffrey Hinkle.
Of course it is. It's always you two, isn't it?
No, what
It
do you,
is-
what is
it
that?
is
You
nice
guys are gonna
that,
flame me.
Jeffrey's here, though.
I've
He
seen the
can-
script.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are gonna flame me.
We
We already
earlier
we already did.
Oh!
You missed the flaming?
Yeah, you did.
Do you wanna
But-
go
but
to
you can
your
defend
spots over
yourself.
there where-
You want me to play it
Because
back?
you're already not going to be on camera, so you might
That's
as
okay.
well.
Of course.
That's just, I think we enjoy being the mysterious voices.
Yeah, 6 and 7 for.
They can play the game. Whose
taller-
voice is that?
What microphones are we on?
I like playing the game. Who said that? Jacob Jones or Antonio Brown? One of my
6
favorite
and
games
7.
ever.
I don't know if my
I'm
hands.
not bringing it here, huh? Different show, different time.
What, the who said this? Antonio Brown or Jacob Jones?
Yes,
That's the one.
that's a different game we're playing, a different
I
time.
can't wait for the preview of the Duke's Mayo Bowl. That's
Oh,
all. That's all
no.
I'm saying.
We're gonna flame you
Neither
again?
of these teams are gonna make
Yeah.
New Year's 6. It's gonna be the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
We already
Remember
did
my
this.
Fry's VIP card?
Thank you.
Yeah, I said what I said,
And you were wrong.
and I'm wrong. I admit it.
Wrong.
We
I'm
do
wrong.
have some breaking
How dare you be
news
wrong
about
and then
this
admit you're
man.
Oh,
wrong?
yeah. Hey, we do have some breaking
We
news.
do have breaking news
Wait,
about this
really?
man. I would like to introduce to you now two-time Wally Award.
Whoa! Whoa! Nicely done.
On both sides of the water bottle now. Eat your heart out, Chris Harris.
MVP.
Eat your heart out.
MVP.
I mean, I also am a
Wait, so
Wally
who's
winner
a-
from
who's-
yesterday.
Yeah, no, that was our second. That was
Yeah.
our sub note. Was I heard that the sweet spot, masterfully done by Ben Yates. won
Thank
Wally
you,
as well.
thank you. Yes, we had Christmas music today.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Jacob, you got big shoes to fill next semester.
I know. Tell me about
You're in
it.
the presence of
Are
a
you-
Wally winner. You have a show with a Wally winner.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday.
Tuesday,
Ah,
Thursday.
I'm missing out.
Paul,
on
you
the
have
route.
the
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday crew is
But you know
gonna
what-
completely be demolished by the
No.
Tuesday, Thursday in character.
Yeah, but the only reason I chose Monday, Wednesday,
Was Hayden silly?
no, it's the Chris Harris effect.
Oh,
I had to do it.
Chris Harris.
I was gone from him for a semester, and I had to go back.
Yeah,
Chris
go back.
Harris,
I mean,
Chris
once you go Chris Harris, you just can't go back.
I agree.
Chris Harris has in Crash.
No, this is the right hand man.
Wait.
What?
No, we're talking about we're talking about Gil's right hand man. Chris
Oh,
Harris.
okay.
Yeah, that Chris Harris.
The Chris-
Not the other one.
The Chris
No,
Harris
the other
that we
one.
definitely want to
Wait,
be very
the
good
Top
friends
Gear Chris Harris, was that the reference that I missed? Because
What?
isn't there a guy on Top Gear now, Chris Harris?
Well, Chris
Is
Harris
that what
was
I meant?
used to be a professor here at Cronkite, but his nickname. So my dad went to school at NAU with Chris
Okay.
Harris. Was then he also connected with Dave Burns there because they all went to NAU together.
Oh,
but his
really?
nickname at NAU was Crash.
Huh.
This is not the same Chris Harris though.
Then
No,
must not be
this
the
is
same.
Our Chris
not?
Harris went to U of A.
Oh.
Oh, really?
That's
He's a
right.
Wildcat, even more.
Yeah, there's two Chris
unfortunate.
Harrises running around here, and we gotta catch them
Gotta catch them both.
because we got some wild Chris Harrises running around.
All right. What did we interrupt? And can
There's
we
a
get back
Chris
on
Harris.
topic?
loose in Cronkite.
Not even Chris Harris knows what's
Right.
going on.
Let alone Cronkite.
Or is that Mike Harris? Oh, that might be Mike Harris.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Misinformation.
Sue me.
Can't have AI ruin
Cannon fodder.
Yo.
So what were you guys talking about before we interrupted?
What were we
Can
talking
you, guys, can you guys get back onto it
I-
so that I don't feel so bad?
Suns, Phoenix Suns is what we were on.
Losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was
I was
unfortunate.
talking about how I was actually speaking to Tom Chambers in the lobby yesterday. Yeah, very fun
Hey,
conversation.
friend of the show.
Yeah, very good
Yeah.
friend of the show who has no idea what our names are. Yeah.
Yahoos.
I saw
Obvious.
a guy that looked like Tom Chambers sitting behind somebody at the ASU hoops game last night. I would assume it wasn't him. Did the Suns play at home or on the road?
They
They
played
were
at
on the
home.
Okay, it was in a Doug Tamro tweet.
Wait, Toronto? They played at.
Let's see if
Sam
you guys,
Houston.
You
Oh,
guys
I
are
thought
the
you were talking
perfect
about
people
the Suns.
that. No,
No, I
sorry.
thought you were
It was an
talking about
ASU hoops game.
I was like,
See if I can
Suns were in
find
Toronto.
this.
We just looked at each other like,
Yeah,
no,
it-
you're wrong.
Okay.
I was like,
is
wait,
this,
what's the topic?
Is this not Tom Chambers above Doug Tamro's head on the right?
That's okay. That's not him, but it looks
Is
really
it?
much
Could it be like a distant
Wait.
twin or something?
Whoa. That's
Wow.
scary.
See, okay, I'm not crazy.
That looks.
That's
Did he hit the
if
road
Tom
with this
if
one?
Tom Leanders and Tom
That's
Chambers
like Tom Chambers in like 10 years.
Okay.
if there was like a big mistake that befall upon Tom Chambers and Tom Leanders, those two in the back would replace them. Probably.
Okay.
My boy,
I'm looking
That
at
does,
it right
yeah,
now.
right? Okay, I'm
the
not
Jeff
crazy.
Pendergraph.
Yes.
He's back to
That's
ASU,
actually
or Jeff
incredible.
Ayers, I should say. He was Pendergraph at ASU.
That's
and then
phenomenal.
went to the NBA, became Ayers.
Uh,
but that looks just like Tom.
Just felt
Yeah.
like changing his name or what?
I'm not sure. Maybe he took his
Okay.
wife's name. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just a reminder, by the way, to everyone here that's not Paul Schultz, because he's not a part of the Secret Santa,
Oh,
unfortunately.
no, that's okay. Okay.
Next week, Wednesday, on Up on Deck, is when we will reveal Secret Santas. We will have all the gifts gathered in the center of the table here, with everyone's names on them. You pick out the present with your name on it, and then you open it, and you guess who might have given it to you. And then at the
That's
end,
fun.
we reveal who did it. Who did give you that
Who
gift?
done it?
Who done it?
What is up on it?
Haley.
Up on Deck is every
Can
Wednesday.
I do a live hit?
Yeah,
From DFA?
from DFA.
Yeah,
there you
I'll
go.
bring my present to DFA and I'll open it.
Oh,
I
that's
like
it.
great.
Yeah.
The
I like
in-game
it.
host is gonna live.
I like it.
What game is that?
I don't know. Some men's basketball game.
What are they
I'll
playing?
be
Game next Wednesday night. I think that's against.
Game-
I think it's San Francisco.
I think.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no, it's
USF.
SMU.
Oh wait,
It's
SMU. I
Because-
might be
because
at.
San
I
Francisco
might be at
is
that game
Sunday.
as a fan. I will
SMU.
cheer on.
Yeah.
I might need to
I-
sign on to that game.
Yeah,
Crew
I,
here.
I
Yeah, all right.
plan on covering that game.
Go
as well.
sports.
Go.
Did I like
Go
that
sports.
that comment?
I'll bring a. Wait, is that going to be Valley Variety or up on deck time?
You know what I'm
That's
gonna
I
do?
can bring
I'm
it.
gonna- I'm just
I
gonna
can bring
text
an up
Tucker.
on deck sign to hold
Just text
behind
Tucker.
your in-game host hits, free advertising.
Our
If you
our
guys want
logo
that.
is a circle, so it's pretty easy.
Okay.
Just hold up a circle.
That intro
It's true.
is just immaculate.
Not just any circle.
They're the Valley Varieties intro is very
It's
very,
very
good as
good
well.
as well. Well,
Yeah.
they have evolving intros and outros.
Yeah, and Jack messed it up today. So
Oh no! See, this is
No,
why if
I
we just
did
had
not. You messed it up.
If we
Actually,
just
I'll
had-
let you guys decide. So Ben handed me his
Here we go.
laptop and it was muted, and so when
Oh,
I tried
that's-
to play the promos, there was no sound, and I'm kind of like,
Okay.
what the heck? And then, like 5 minutes into the actual show, because eventually I just turned on their
took
microphone.
him that long.
I
to
figured out
figure
that
out to press
the
volume
issue
button.
with the thing was that it was muted. His laptop was muted.
Yeah.
So is that my fault or is that Ben's
No,
fault?
wait.
I think
Before you
that's-
guys,
I think you should
before
leave
you guys
that up
make
to
a
the
decision,
viewers to
before
decide
we already
whose
did.
fault
We
it
already
is.
did.
Okay, I'm glad.
Before you guys
I know
make,
you're ahead of me.
before you guys vote, though, I want to make one little clarification here. on my laptop, when it is muted all the way, there's a little button that is the mute button on my keyboard, and when it's all the way muted like it is right
Yeah.
now, or when it was, there's a little orange light
Okay.
that appears on the keyboard because that would indicate that it is indeed muted.
My high school computer had one of those. But if you've been a seasoned Macintosh user like some of us, you just don't know to look for that.
He said it so beautifully.
Well, I like how
a seasoned Macintosh
well
user.
he's absolutely right
He'd be proud
because
to have a Mac.
this guy instead of looking at the
unseasoned.
keyboard that is directly in front of him, he decided to look at the monitor because of course he assumes that Blaze Radio is screwing us over again. But that's exactly what he did. He went to the black monitor there and thought, oh yeah, there must be something with the volume here. No, it's the thing right in front of you, Jack, that has a little light going on.
Listen, Jack
I
is a
will-
great producer. I'm going to just throw that
Right,
out
he's
there.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
better than you, Ben.
One wonder.
I will say that
I've been phenomenal this last 2
Mike?
weeks.
I think some of the blame falls on both of you. Ben, you should have unmuted your
Come on,
Yeah.
you
man.
should have unmuted your laptop. Jack, you should have realized way sooner than 5 minutes into the show that,
5 minutes?
that it was muted.
So why are you booing me? That is so much worse
No,
than what I did.
I'm still gonna say you should have unmuted your laptop for him, so that
Yeah.
he didn't have to deal with, the HP.
So it's my fault that he can't find
I
the
take this as
light
a win.
on my
This is-
keyboard.
there are two people
This
who
is an absolute
I think
win.
there are two people who are responsible for this. Hewlett and Packard. That's just terrible design. I think that's at the end of the day what it comes down to.
Pull out the full names. Oh, God.
Haley, let's put it on the poll. Are Hewlett and Packard responsible for what
Hewitt,
happened?
excuse me. I
Hewitt
don't think
and
there's an L
Packard.
in there. I might have-
The HMP,
The
the
H.
HP people. Are HMP responsible for what happened at the beginning of this show? Yes or no?
I think what really matters is that Dr. Fauci said it was my turn at Xbox. So get out of the way.
Either way, Sons and Foe.
Sons and foes.
What were we talking? Oh no, this was not it. Never mind.
What?
There was a
I don't like dinosaurs.
so
Dinosaurs.
Don't even talk about dinosaurs, Sophie.
It's on your head.
Forget about the Navy. Did you know that Jacob Jones fought for this country?
Oh what?
wow.
Yeah, he made.
Thank you for your service, Jacob
He,
Jones.
he made that.
Yeah, God bless the
big
troops.
point.
God bless the troops.
Okay.
Would you care to elaborate?
No,
Okay.
I tried
There is
to.
a
I'll
quarterback.
tune back later.
There is a
He doesn't
college
really want
quarterback.
that much recognition.
There is a
Okay.
college quarterback that's going into Navy SEAL training and foregoing the rest of his college athletic career.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
the
Is it
Utah
General
State
Booty?
quarterback.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Utah State quarterback.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I
is
did
That would
hear
be
about
low.
that.
I saw
Yeah.
that. That was.
I
That's
did hear
really
about
cool.
that.
That's
Utah
awesome.
State's-
Yeah, that's
good for him.
That's a
I'd
dub.
imagine
That's
if it
a
was
good,
General Booty.
Good for him.
General Booty.
General Booty.
Oh
the
my
third
gosh.
string quarterback at
What about
Oklahoma.
Sergeant General Booty.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That would be awful.
That's
There you
great.
go.
He's the third stringer.
Wow.
Because
What
Dylan
a
Gabriel's
name for
number
a
one. I don't know
Okay,
who number
right.
2 is, and General Booty's number.
I mean,
three.
he could probably start at Alabama over whoever that. Over
Jalen-
No,
Jalen
no, no,
Milroe.
no,
He
no,
cannot
no.
start
Jalen,
over
Jalen like
Jalen
figured things out.
He
the second
did?
half of the season.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I've just been not paying
After
attention
he
to
got
Alabama
benched
football.
for who was
Shamar
it?
would
Ty
be upset with
Simpson,
That's
and then Simpson sucked against South Alabama. He
Very upset.
he woke
Jalen
up.
he's stepped it up. He's been very good.
I
Yeah,
take
Nick
it back,
Saban-
Nick Saban.
Nick
I
Saban
apologize.
benched Jalen Milroe, and then his backup played like crap
He
against
was
South
terrible.
Alabama.
He was a joke.
And then Nick Saban was like, "Okay, you're out of the doghouse, Jalen. Go start."
Yeah, and then Jalen really stepped it up. He had the game winning touchdown against Auburn last week. It was like 40 yards downfield.
It was 40 yards downfield, but that Auburn
Wow.
cornerback got cooked.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
wasn't.
That's-
It wasn't a good
yeah.
throw by Jalen Milroe.
Yeah,
It was very bad coverage by that Auburn
No,
quarterback.
that was a solid throw.
You gotta
Oh,
defend 4th and goal from the 31, guys. Come on. What
Yeah.
are we doing?
You gotta make
Only
sure
one
nobody
option.
gets
It's going-
behind you.
It's only one option. It's going to the end zone, boys.
Exactly.
Just
Fourth
stack
and
'em
goal.
up
It's
on
called
the left.
prevent defense.
Less than a minute left. if I'm the Auburn,
It's called bat it down.
You know
if I'm
who
the
else?
Auburn defensive coordinator. My D backs have their heels on the
D-backs.
back of
D-backs.
the end zone.
Go Snakes.
Someone said defense.
You know who else should have learned that? You know who else should have learned that lesson is the USC defense against Jalen Strong.
Oh, we
just
got a Jalen
rewatched
Mary
that.
highlight today.
Yeah, we had a Jail Mary highlight on the Cronkite News
That's great.
broadcast.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, and
Great
it was that Tim Healy screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome. Because Evan Reiser
And,
Evan Reiser. Fellow,
Yes. He
uh,
interviewed me for
yeah.
his Tim
That's
Healy
great.
package.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really?
Shout out to Evan Reiser.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
Great.
Make the cut.
Dang.
Even though, as Jeff Moment said, I totally stole our Devil to Devil segment from Evan and Bobby Hurley Jr.
There we go.
Really?
Actually, we saw Bobby Jr. at a game, my main boss, Sean Crespin,
Yes.
because we had the internship papers due, where
Oh,
they go
right.
and review the interns. And Bobby Hurley Jr. went up to Sean Crespin and was like, "Hey, if you fail me on the thing, I totally understand. I have not been there this semester. I've been because he's been stuck at practice.
Right.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to do any of his internship stuff. And so he's like, "Look, if you fail me, it's fine. I get it." And Sean's like, "Dude, nothing you can do. You're on the basketball team. Like,
Right.
it's fine."
That would have been funny
great
if
kid,
it was
though.
like
He's
Bobby, you need to forego your basketball season to do this
Yeah.
internship. I can't believe you.
Bobby, why
This is-
weren't you at all the home football games? It says specifically in the instructions,
Bobby,
all home
why
football
weren't
games.
why weren't you working all the home basketball games? I was on the bench.
No, he got in last night.
Oh,
Did he
he
really?
really?
Yeah. Oh, he got some minutes.
Oh, nice.
Like a minute and a half or something.
Good
We're
for
all-
him.
I love that Bobby Hurley Sr. is the exception of the coach's son, right? Like the coach's son on any little league team is like the star player. He like gets the shortstop position. He's the starting pitcher, batting
Wow.
cleanup. But on the ASU basketball team, Bobby Hurley Jr. is not a star like a
He's a
star.
Well, we
player.
are talking.
Objection.
it's-
Brad
He's not.
Calipari was
He's
the
not
same
Buddy
way.
Boeheim.
Yeah, college is a lot
walk-on,
different than.
Yeah, I
Little
think
League.
that's a
Yeah.
fair argument.
I mean the.
different.
Is it though?
It's the nephew.
What are we comparing here?
Yeah, the nephew of Missouri's AD plays for Mizzou's basketball team. He's like in a very similar situation as Bobby Hurley Jr.
We
where he
have
gets,
Kenny
like, no
Payne's
minutes.
son on our
See,
team.
That
Kenny
that
Payne, which
that
is
Mizzou
assistant
mini
coach.
film that you posted yesterday, absolutely electric.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was very well done. I thought.
Yeah.
But
They-
yeah, we had
they
Brad
recapped the season
Calipari
very
on our
well.
team as well. So and he was just like Bobby Hurley, where we're up by 20. Okay, Brad, you can take a little shot.
Okay, Brad.
You
you're
can
not
go
as
out
good
with
as everybody
you can go
else.
out with the rest of the white kids on the bench.
Whoa, are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, I just did.
We've said
just
this a few
did.
times.
You have no idea how much I've been talking about Reed Shepherd being the whitest kid in basketball today.
Okay, Reed Shepherd is a baller, so there's an exception there, and I don't think it should matter the color of his skin.
But he's the whitest kid ever.
What do you
That's,
mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
His name
I'm
is
just not
Reed
gonna say
Shepherd.
it.
He's from London, Kentucky. He's rocking a bowl cut. That's all I need. That's all I need.
I didn't realize that
It's rocking
Kentucky
bowl
here.
I think we need to
I
bring
didn't realize
skin
that.
color into it. I think anybody can rock a bowl cut.
How dare you think that I'm just saying that, okay, the bench is predominantly dominated by all these white kids that are red shirts. Like, come on. Like, it's not new information to us. It's white kids on the bench. That's what happens in basketball. It's the white kids on the bench.
Tell that to Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves
Yeah,
was
tell
one
that
of
to
those
Alex-
kids on the bench! What are you talking
He's not on the
about?
bench anymore. He
You're-
starts for the
Yes,
Lakers.
because he's really good. He's one of those
Okay.
rare talents. The NBA is so different. What
Tell
are
that
you
to
talking
Nikola
about?
Jokic.
He's European!
He's the one.
European white guys are scary!
Tell that to Alex Caruso.
You're wrong.
Alex Caruso.
It's the NBA!
Tell that to Steve Nash.
Jack, back me
John
up.
Stockton.
Steve
Please.
Nash, that's a good one.
Please,
Two-time
Jack.
MVP, Steve.
Jack,
Two-time.
please back me up.
Two-time?
I'm begging you, back me up on this.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Back me
One of
up.
the goats of all time,
Coward.
Brian Scalabrine.
You're a coward, Jack. Back me up.
Are we not even talk about white chocolate?
What's the argument here?
Is the bench
The
of red shirts
Birdman.
The
not,
the best.
yes or no, predominantly dominated by white
I
guys?
couldn't tell his skin color
Yes or
because
no?
he's covered in
Not
tattoos.
ready.
I don't say yes. I don't say no.
I'm literally saying the white guys on the bench. That's usually the term.
Can we put this on the poll? And
No, I'm not
Exactly.
writing this on the
Thank
poll.
you, Haley.
No.
You're
I was
saying
gonna say, this
feel
is
like
not
we
an
should-
argument.
Question.
We shouldn't judge somebody by the color of their skin. We should judge them by the points that they
Oh.
put up on the paint.
Yes.
Or by the
Okay,
content,
okay.
or by the content of their
I was
character.
hoping that would be.
Or
That's
how
not what
many
I'm
bets
saying.
they win.
Hinkle for president.
That's more important.
That is more.
How am I wrong? I'm not wrong.
Um,
Kentucky's bench is Brennan Canada.
Okay, it doesn't matter whether you're right or not. I care about if I win a bet or if my team wins. Like, that's
He's
what
in
I
it for
care
the
about.
he's in it for the money.
In terms of
He's only in
sports.
it for the money.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not allowed to bet.
I'm not wrong. I'm right.
Can I ask you? How old are you, Mr. Yates?
21.
Okay,
21.
that's all I need to know because I heard
Why?
yesterday there was a request for a bourbon at the Cronkite News Post party.
Oh yeah, I was really wanting.
They
You
don't
were
have-
denied.
I was denied bourbon with ginger ale.
Well, yeah, I don't
That's
even have
unfortunate.
ginger ale.
I've never
Speaking
tried
of-
that, but
speaking
that
of
Great
sounds
that,
magical.
combination.
Are we? Can we go out to eat after this? I feel like we need to clear the air.
About?
About just we've been yelling at each other for the last 3 minutes. And I'm sorry. I want to buy you a drink, Ben.
Thunderbird?
I'm down.
Jacob Jones.
That's ridiculous. I'm right, you're wrong.
I mean,
I'm
the Valley Variety.
It's not a okay.
Another
Just
ball.
let me clear
Jake
my
Bradley
name.
We burned the lead.
Can I please clear my name before we get out of here?
please,
Let me
you
clear
got
it.
25 seconds.
What I'm trying to say is, usually the typical thing that I see on college basketball benches,
The Valley
that is
Variety, live every
single
Thursday
team,
at 4
especially
p.m.
Kentucky,
on Blaze Radio.
especially Kentucky, we have a
Play the promo. Go, Jack, go. Hurry, quit mute.
You're on.
The mute.